Good morning, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So it's good to see you. It's good to stop by for a little while. So I've been seeing online that a lot of our crafty channels have freebies. So I have some fall freebies from. I know these on the bottom are from Pink Monarch Prints, and I know there are some. These Polaroid cards are from Debbie over at Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And then we have some printouts and some papers from Line Dot Arrow, Natalie, and Nonstop Paper Crafts, Suzanne. So I'm just using a bunch of them, and I went the lazy way. I thought we'd make some tall journal covers, full covers, and we could add a signature. I did on this one as a sample, but it's got a little pocket in front here, but my little so it just has a design and you can leave it like that. But then I added one of my envelopes in here. I just put a tab on it so you can pull it out. And I just used some of the elements from the supplies I told you. The papers are from those channels as well, those um, Facebook groups as well. So what I did was I printed on envelopes. So I just took my envelope, um, got a piece of paper, copy paper. I put tape, put it like this, and ran it through my printer. Flipped it over, put it down, and ran it through my printer. I used the same paper for the back and front of some of them. Now this one, I'll show you what happened. I didn't cover my name and it came through. So on this one, we'll be sure to put something. Uh, Something will go on here to cover that. Okay? Or we can just collage over it. So you need 2 envelopes per project, window or without. I have that one. This one I don't have a mate for it yet, so I'm going to just hold on to that one. This was from Robin over at Daisy Journal Company. Oh, that's right. Some of this paper was from Robin. Apologize, Robin. Some of these I had printed and I don't know where the paper came from. This is just copy dyed. These bigger ones I had in my stash, so I thought we could use them. This has a nice size window here. These were from either Suzanne or Natalia. And this one's just a copy dyed. And I'll show you how we can fix this to reinforce it. So what I made was, it's just the cover, it's just the 2 envelopes. And I have some lace down here, and apparently I didn't let it dry good enough. And inside I just added some paper where they met because there's a space there. But I split the sides so you can make a pocket here. But you don't have to do that, and you could make a side pocket if you wished. And then I just took some papers from my collections of kits and things, just kind of subdued. Here's an envelope. I just cut it in half and folded it in there, and there's my coffee filter. I put a library pocket back here that I was playing with, and it's a nice holder here. And it just gives some bulk to this, the more layers you add. And then back here is an envelope. And again, I apologize. I'm not sure where this came from. It might have been Line Dot Arrow. But it's a little pocket. You could put a tab on there too if you wanted. But that can go back here. I put a charm on a ball pin. I added a butterfly and a flower. And I added a tassel on my tie here. Next time I might put some buttons down here. I saw somebody put buttons on there. That was cute. This is a piece of fabric called doily. I just cut off a piece, layered it on top of a coffee filter, and put a word. So I'm just thinking that we could use some of these freebies and get them going, you know? Because I don't know, I print stuff and then I look at it and I'm like, look, now I got to do something with it. So that's what we're doing. So whether you make them into journals now or just at least make the covers, we're going to make the covers now. So thanks for stopping by. And I'll take out some of these that I have already prepared. So this one, again, I just printed on both sides. Now this one, I took some mailing labels and I put the mailing, I covered the words with the mailing labels so you can't read the words. Okay? So there's no words. So this one, you know, sometimes your envelopes are like this. It's no worries. This one is good. It had a tear here that I taped. So what I'm going to do is just repair this. We're just going to make another we're going to glue this on and then cut it out, and then this could be our. So what I think I'll do is just glue this down here. You know, there's nothing wrong, just reinforce things, and my goodness, we can make lots of things with other things that we have, you know. So let's see. I might just, let me think about this for a second. I might just make it straight. Let's just cut it this way for now and see if that'll work. Now, if that doesn't work, then we'll redo, okay? So decide, this one has a bunch of pockets, windows. So we'll put that one on top. So let's see if this is going to work in here. And preferably have your envelopes the same size. Okay, let's try it this way. I just play with them till I like it. Yes, I like the flatter edge here. We might round these corners. They're a bit. Okay, so that's the piece we reinforced. So that could go like that. So we have to put something in here before we do anything. So let's see what we have just laying around here. I don't think this is going to work, but that might be okay. Yeah, maybe you want to put something else there. So we'll just look around. This is the other part of that envelope that we used in the back. Let's see what that looks like. Too long or too what? Not wide enough is what I should be saying. Nope, that's not going to work. So, I think this will work with the butterflies. Let's just or the birds. So I like that, but I think I'm going to like the color better. So this is the hardest part, just doing all this touchy stuff here. Okay, so I like that with the butterflies. So that's going to be my piece for there. So I turn this over, and we don't need all this. So we're going to cut this off. And cut this off here. You don't need all this bulk. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, so once that's there, I want to glue it. I want to glue this to my envelope. I'm going to square this off here. Square this off here. Clean it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's there. Now I'm also going to glue this down because we don't need this anymore. I normally open my envelopes on the side because I get impatient and then this happens. Okay, so we have that. And I said this was going to go in here. So now no. Okay, see what I did wrong? I'll show you. I should have put this in first because now it shows there. So I don't know if I can fix that. Let's see. It's it's all trial and error. And you'll get good at this one day and you won't do all these little mishaps. But I like to show you how I can fix things. Okay, so now I don't like this here, so that's not going to work. So I am going to get my undo. And I'm going to loosen what I just glued down. Now this product does not stain or ruin your work. And if you're careful, you can usually lift things up that you've glued down. Now, technically I would have probably just did this all over, but I'm just showing you. I probably shouldn't be using too much of this. It's my liver disease. But, okay, we're just going to see if that is enough. Let me see if I can put this in and get it on top of that. I don't know. Okay. So see, now it doesn't show. These are not all the way in, but so I'm going to lay a bit more room. Okay. Put this in on top of. Just want to make sure that they match up. Okay. So I just have to glue everything back down. So just remember, if you're going to do something like that, you have to put this on top of whatever you're gluing down there. Okay? So let's get this in here. And I'm sorry that was so intense for some of you that don't like all that drama that I just did. But it's all good, and I usually try to stick with it till I can't make something work before giving up. Yeah. Fine. I don't know why it's not. Okay. I know it goes in there. And when it's in there properly, I'm putting it in too far. Okay, it needs to go right there. let's glue this down. We'll go backwards here. Okay. So we have that. And it's still a little off. So I'm just going to cut, because we were going to cut into the sides anyway. I'm just going to make a pocket in the back this time. Still not. It's still not. I'm still not happy about it. Because when you open it up, it's bunching. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. So we're gonna put this one away. We tried. Let's take another one. And you're all thinking Sparkle doesn't know what she's doing. But I do. I promise you. Alright, so we have these two with only one pocket. So let's see what we want to put in here. Little picnic basket with flowers. Okay, then this is going to go here on top of this. Okay? So, we don't need all of this. I'm just going to put some glue around the top of the frame inside here and on the side to anchor that a little bit. Then I'm going to put my glue on here. And slip that on top. So we'll cover this and we'll glue this. And they should be pretty even when it's all said and done. Hey, I got this new phone. Does anyone know how to change it from going on so much? Like it'll be, I know it's on motion, but like especially at night, every time I move, it just turns on. And I don't know how to change it. I got it off of Amazon, so it's not like an Apple or anything like that. It's just I got it during Prime Days. So here's our little cover. Oh my goodness. You know, it's just giving me fit today. Let's put a piece of tape on there. I got really bad news today. I wasn't going to say anything, but maybe that's why I'm having an off day here. Hold on, please. So, I was having some issues with my pancreas, perhaps. I don't know. I had some tests, and my lipase and my amylase were high. So they said, well, maybe it was just a fluke. Let's redo it. So they redid it a week later. And the lab called me this morning, and now my levels are triple what they were. I can't have my MRI until next Wednesday, the 25th. It's Friday, so my doctors are not in the office. So I'm just like a little bit sad because I thought everything was going well. It's not going to work, so let me zoom in this one here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to put something over that. Well, that's okay. We're just going to move on. We're just going to move on. And if I abandon this video, it will be a first. So I normally just work through it. It needs to be a little bit bigger. So when you get those kind of findings, what the doctor told me was that it's probably acute pancreatitis. But yeah, you know, hurry up and wait. So I don't know. I just get frustrated. My pain is manageable if I don't eat and just don't stress too much. It's fine. But yeah, I just didn't expect to hear that. Sort of takes the wind right out of you, you know. I know that doesn't look real good, but if we put like a pocket or something in there, like in one of those library pockets I was making. There's so much stuff here. I can't find anything. Yeah, see if we put something like that on here, then that'll take away. And think we're not going to put something on the side here. That'll take care of that. Something like that. Let's see what else we have. I have another piece of this orange. What I did was I just cut this off. And that'll straighten it out. A little bit more. My goodness. Okay. So just have that there. Okay. Let's just put it on the front, right? Or do we want to go around? Probably should go around, but then we should leave it open to dry. Okay. So pick the layer of this on first. Pick. Sticky. And get my I'm gonna have to just let this sit. If you leave it dry while it's then it won't curl. Your paper won't curl when it's dry. And we could sew around the edges on this one because we're not putting a pocket in. So I'm going to go sew around it. I could do that now while this is drying because it could stay flat. So I'll be right back.